For centuries, I have ruled these waters, guarding the balance between the ocean and the world above. But shadows have awakened in the depths, darker than any tide we have faced before. My crown is not a symbol of power, it is a burden of sacrifice. I see my daughter's heart drawn to a world beyond our reach, and yet it is her courage that may save us all. The ocean is vast, but even its strength falters against such darkness.
The ocean has always been my home, yet my heart longs for more. In the silence of the deep, I hear echoes of a world I may never know. Darkness stirs in the currents, threatening to drown the light we hold dear. I was never meant to fight alone, but fate has bound me to a prince who carries hope in his eyes. Even in a sea full of life, I have known loneliness, but in him I found something I never thought I would. I will not bow to shadows, for I was born in the light. This is our world, and I will fight for it until the last wave falls.
I was raised to believe the world above the waves was mine to protect. But on the day I fell, I learned how fragile a prince can be. In the depths, where breath is stolen and light fades, I found her, an angel of the sea. She saved me when I had nothing left, and in her eyes, I saw a strength greater than any crown. I may be only a man, but I will not stand by while darkness consumes her world. Together, we are bound by more than fate. And if I must fight the tides themselves, I will, because some loves are worth drowning for.
The Little Mermaid, The Two Worlds. The film opens with a sweeping view of the ocean and the kingdom of Atlantica, showing merfolk rebuilding after Ursula's defeat. Above the waves, Prince Eric's kingdom thrives as trade routes and cultural exchanges expand. The narration explains the fragile peace between land and sea. Yet, beneath the calm, an ancient power stirs. Ariel's new life. Ariel, now married to Eric, is adjusting to life as a human princess. While she's happy, she still misses her family and the ocean deeply. Her daughter, Melody, a child of both worlds, is introduced as curious, adventurous, and strongly connected to the sea, often wandering too close to the shoreline. A strange disturbance. Fishermen report storms that appear out of nowhere and ships sinking without reason. Scuttle the seagull warns Ariel that the ocean feels angry. Ariel becomes concerned that the peace between land and sea might be in danger again. Triton's worry. Far below, King Triton senses a disruption in the ocean's magical balance. He summons his council of merfolk to investigate. Legends speak of a sea wraith, a spirit imprisoned centuries ago in the trench abyss, who may be breaking free. Melody's curiosity. Melody secretly sneaks into Atlantica through a magical portal Triton left open for Ariel. She meets her grandfather and the merfolk. Ariel finds her and scolds her, but Triton reminds Ariel of her own rebellious past. Melody insists she belongs in both worlds. Dark waters rising. A storm strikes during a royal celebration on land, nearly destroying the castle. Ariel dives into the waves to save villagers, revealing her old mermaid form temporarily as Triton lends her power. Whispers spread among humans about Ariel's true origins. Introduction of the villain. In the darkest trench, a mysterious sorceress named Morgana, Ursula's older sister, different from the animated sequel version reimagined here, rises. She is fueled by vengeance, claiming the seas belong not to Triton, but to her. Unlike Ursula, she is calm, calculating, and wields storm magic. Ariel's guilt. Ariel feels torn. Her human people don't fully trust her after seeing her mermaid form, and the ocean expects her to aid them as Triton's daughter. She begins to feel like she belongs to neither world, just like Melody. Eric's resolve. Eric assures Ariel that no matter her form, mermaid or human, she belongs by his side. He vows to protect their family and kingdom, even against oceanic threats. His role is expanded as a leader facing political tension with nobles who fear merfolk. Morgana's first attack. Morgana conjures a massive whirlpool, swallowing ships and causing destruction near Atlantica. She demands Triton surrender and threatens to tear the veil between sea and land forever, binding both kingdoms to her will. Triton's sacrifice. Triton confronts Morgana, but is overwhelmed by her power. She steals his trident, weakening him drastically. Without it, the ocean is thrown into chaos. Currents go wild, marine life flees, and merfolk begin to lose faith in their king. The quest for the sea flame. Ariel, determined to save her father and both worlds, recalls an ancient legend. A flame of pure magic hidden in the heart of a volcanic trench can counterbalance any stolen power. Against Triton's warning, she sets out with Sebastian, Flounder, and Melody. Melody's rebellion. Melody disobeys Ariel and insists on joining the quest. She argues that if Ariel once defied Triton for what she believed in, then she has that same spirit. Reluctantly, Ariel allows her to come, seeing herself reflected in her daughter. Perils of the Abyss. The group ventures into the deep trenches, facing bioluminescent predators, collapsing caverns, and illusions created by Morgana to trick Ariel into turning back. Melody proves brave and resourceful, earning Ariel's growing respect. Discovery of the sea flame. They reach the volcanic heart and discover the sea flame, a glowing orb of fiery water guarded by an ancient leviathan. Melody bonds with the creature through song, proving the new generation has its own strength. The leviathan grants them the flame. The siege of the shore. Meanwhile, Morgana leads her army of enchanted sea creatures to attack Eric's kingdom. Massive waves crash against the walls as humans desperately defend their city. Eric fights valiantly, rallying his people despite overwhelming odds. Ariel's return. Ariel and Melody return with the sea flame. Ariel wields it to restore part of her mermaid magic. The humans and merfolk unite in battle, showing the possibility of true peace when both sides work together. The final confrontation. Ariel faces Morgana in the stormy seas while Melody and Eric fight to free Triton. Morgana taunts Ariel, saying she doesn't belong anywhere, but Ariel counters that her strength comes from being part of both worlds. In a dramatic clash, Ariel uses the sea flame to shatter the trident's corrupted power. Restoration and reconciliation. Morgana is defeated and banished back into the abyss. Triton regains his trident, but declares that the future belongs to Ariel and Melody. Humans and merfolk celebrate their unity, with Eric acknowledging merfolk as allies. A new beginning. In the finale, Melody swims freely between the worlds, embraced by both. Ariel reflects that her greatest gift wasn't her voice or her legs, but the ability to bridge two worlds. The movie closes on Ariel, Eric, and Melody standing at the shoreline, looking toward the horizon where sea and sky meet, symbolizing unity, family, and hope.